Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abidemi Abbas. On this channel, we talk about investment, finance, financial freedom for Africans and Africans in diaspora. So if you're new on this channel, please click that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for always watching. So today we're going to be talking about NFTs. So you've probably seen a tweet that is being sold for over $2 million, and you've seen some image of bored apes NFTs that are being sold for over $300,000, and you're wondering what is going on. Yes, those numbers are fascinating, all because of NFT. So what is NFT? So NFT stands for non-fungible tokens. But for you to understand NFT really better, you need to understand that word fungible. The word fungible, what does it mean? So it means something that is replaceable, something that is exchangeable. That is what it means, fungible. So now let's paint a scenario here. So if you lend me a £10 and I'm due to pay that £10 back, you do not care if I'm giving you the exact £10 note. All you care about is for me to just give you a £10. You do not care about the actual note you gave to me earlier. Why? Because that note is fungible. Any £10 that I give to you, so far it is in a good condition, you're ready to take, because there are so many £10 that has been printed by Bank of England, meaning the £10 it's fungible, it is replaceable, and it is exchangeable. Now, non-fungible is the opposite of that, meaning it is not replaceable and it is not exchangeable. It is one of one. So if there is one unit of that thing and you lend to me, then I have to return the actual unit. So NFT is a smart contract that is built on a blockchain. So a non-fungible token is released to you once you satisfy the obligation of that smart contract. Now, the common NFT that we come across every day, the common NFT that people are talking about every day is digital art. And mind you, NFT goes beyond digital art. There are so many other use cases for NFTs, but the one that is most common, but the one that is common today is all about the digital art, and NFT transcends digital art. Is a smart contract. So now you're wondering, how on earth could people pay, now you're wondering, how on earth could someone pay over $2 million for a tweet that you can go on Twitter and have access to by screen munching? But the truth is, you do not own that tweet. Though you might screen munch it and download it and have it on your phone, but you do not have proof of ownership for that image you own, for that image you have on your phone. So the person or anyone that buys any digital art on the blockchain, they released a token. So the token being given to them is non-fungible. That token is one of one. They only own that token and they only have access to that token. And whenever they want to prove they own the image that's on your phone, then they're going to prove ownership with that token. So you do not own that image, they own it, and that is what they're paying for. They're not paying, they're not technically paying for that image, but they're technically paying for that ownership. It's a long code that they own on the blockchain. That is what they paid for. And that gives them ownership, the rights to claim that they own that image, that they own that tweet. I know that's quite crazy and interesting at the same time. So now the truth is, there are so many other use cases for NFT that transcends digital art. NFT is still at its infancy stage. It can be used to do so many things, like for example, the problem of land ownership in Nigeria. NFT could be used to solve that problem if done properly. So let's say, for example, if you buy a land in Nigeria and it comes with an NFT, so that NFT is going to be used as a proof of ownership of that land. So whenever anyone comes to claim ownership to that land, so if they are unable to provide NFT, then no one is going to certify them the true owner of their land. That could actually solve the problem of land dispute in Nigeria, since we know that this token is one of one. It is non-fungible. It is only the person that bought the land could have access to that token. And whenever this person sells this land to another person, they need to transfer this token to the new owner. So with NFT, you can trace the record, the history of that, you can trace the history of property sales, the history of land sales on the blockchain from the inception to the existing owner. And also you can use NFT to create a smart contract between a tenant and the landlord. Let's say, for example, the tenant pays around £1,000 a month to their landlord, or they pay around 100,000 naira to their landlord. So every time this tenant makes this payment on the blockchain, then an NFT is released to this tenant. So that is a long code that this tenant is going to use in accessing their property. So anytime this tenant didn't make that payment, they have no access to that code, meaning they have no access to their property. So the landlord doesn't need to chase the tenant, by the way. That's quite interesting, to be honest. And if you're a landlord, maybe you should try that. But remember, you need technology. Also, another thing you can use NFT for is to solve the problem of election. For example, in Nigeria, I remember the last time we had election in Nigeria, it took around 24 to 48 hours to announce the winner. Even the last election in the United States of America, using the technology of blockchain, smart contract, and NFT, this could actually reduce the waiting hours. This could actually reduce costs, and this could actually induce transparency in the voting system. So now imagine voters being registered on the blockchain, and we all know that the blockchain is very, very transparent. It's very difficult for people to manipulate data because the blockchain is decentralized, so no one controls it. So now imagine people voting on the blockchain in real time, then everyone could actually see it. Everyone could actually see what is going on. So by the end of the voting period, the candidate with highest number of votes gets sent an NFT. So that NFT can be used to prove the winner of that election, and that could be sent in real time immediately after the voting hours, and the receiver of that NFT could be pronounced the winner of that election. That's going to save time. That's going to bring about more trust. So truly, there are so many things that could be done with NFT beyond the digital art. And also, another fascinating thing about the NFT is it is very good for content creators. For example, music producers, artists, writers. So once they make a sale, they get revenue. So they get royalty for every sale and resale of their content. And that's one of the reasons why it is very, very prominent with artists. So if you are willing to buy NFTs, there are various platforms where it's being sold. So the popular ones are OpenSea, and OpenSea is powered by the Ethereum platform. So another platform is the NBA Top Shot and the Nifty Gateway. So now the question you want to be asking is, how valuable are NFTs? Should you invest in NFT? Should you be buying it? So to me, there is really nothing valuable about NFT. NFT is just a long code that you're going to get on the blockchain, except subjective demand. And we all know with demand comes a supply, and that brings about, an opportunity for making money through speculating. So now there is a difference between speculation and investment. With speculation, you can actually make money. Speculation is different from investment. If you're buying and selling all the time, you're basically trading, you're not investing. But the truth is, if that is your strategy, if it works for you, then stick to that. Now, if you're going to be buying an NFT, how should you determine which one to buy? So for me, if I'm going to be buying an NFT, what I'm going to be looking at is I'm going to be looking at the community, true fan base. How popular is that artist within its fan base? So if there is a massive followership for that artist, then there are greater chances that someone will be willing to buy more than the price that you paid initially to get that NFT. So that is basically the greater fool's theory. That is the mindset of buying something, thinking or knowing that there is someone out there that is willing to pay more than the amounts that you bought it. So let's say you bought that NFT for $500. So knowing there is a massive followership for that artist, then you know for sure that there is somebody out there that is willing to pay more than $500 to have access to that artist's content. I think using that strategy, you should be able to make money with NFT. And also, if I'm going to be buying an NFT, I need to have a subjective connection, like a deep connection with the cultural expression of that art. If the greater fool's theory fail, if no one is buying that NFT for me, how deeply did I connect with that art? Do I really love it? It could just be an avenue or a way for me to support the artist simply because what they produce has a cultural significance with me. Also, if I'm going to be buying an NFT, another strategy to use is to look at the sales history of that artist. If there's a big collector buying from that artist, chances are higher that people are going to be rushing to that artist to buy from them. Also, a very large sales history also prove that that artist has a very huge demand. If the artist is not mass producing, this is going to create a scarcity effect, and having a big collector buy from you with a scarcity effect, that is going to spiral the demand for that artist NFT. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching this far. Please put a comment down. I'm going to be reading your comments, and don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.